Hey life groups, I have a few quick announcements. First off, there is a Caribbean fundraiser dessert night coming up on October 16th. Get some dessert, learn about how these ministries help people around the world, and hear from our mission team that's going to the Caribbean soon. Another big event is the Connect and Explore Alpha Kickoff on October 17th. This is the perfect time to invite any non-believers who are curious about Christianity. Maybe they're from a different religious background, maybe they're atheists, maybe they grew up Christian but kind of fell away, and they have some questions about what Christianity means or want to confront some of the beliefs or misgivings they have with Christianity. Get some appetizers, listen to some jazz music, and have their questions answered. Think about any classmates, coworkers, neighbors, friends, or relatives, or just anybody that's curious about Christianity. And lastly, we want to encourage life groups to invite missionaries to come and share. In one of my former life groups, I really appreciated the leader inviting some missionaries to come. We heard from Sandy Ewan, who is in South Sudan, and also from Ricky and Karen Sanchez doing missions in Thailand. And it's one thing to watch a video on the big screen on Sunday morning. It is completely different to have them sitting in your living room or amenity room or wherever you guys meet and just hearing them talk face to face. They can share details oftentimes they can't share in public settings. It's also a great time for you to ask questions and to pray for them and to really interact. We'll be sending a list of missionaries who are very much willing to be reached out to and invited to visit life groups and share what they're doing. It makes these foreign missions and local missions as well seem less abstract, and also gives us a chance to support them through monetary giving, through prayer, through signing up in missions. And even just having them come and to share is very encouraging for those missionaries. So the rest of the video, I have a short interview with JT and Lara. They're two of our life group leaders who recently got married, were leading a life group, but still went on a mission trip.
We went to a small town called Bielefeld in northern Germany. For me, it was listening to the stories of other people that have been on mission trips. The second reason is I love working with children. I felt I could use the gifts that God has given me to share. And seeing is also an opportunity to share my testimony and share the gospel, which is something that wasn't within my comfort zone.
It's always been on my heart to do missions, and there's always been something keeping me from it, whether it was financial, timing, whatever it was. But then I prayed about it, and then I was just looking through the Willingdon website on the missions, and I saw, oh, hey, this one is perfect timing. I'm not working, and oh, it's working with kids. It's where my gifting is, and I prayed about it, and God just made everything fall into place. So yeah, I just felt even more called. What do you do?
A one-week camp for kids around the neighborhood to come to church, some for the very first time. They had a week-long theater, there were sports, there were arts and crafts. So we were there just to support the church staff with any tasks that they needed. Just finding opportunities to share encouragement with the kids and the staff.
The biggest encouragement for them was just having us there and us being present, because it kind of shows the kids oh, there are these people from such far away who want to come all the way here just for us and just to connect with us. I got so sick right when we were about to land. I started feeling nauseous and all these things, my body was just acting up. And so my entire time there, I was sick. And it would kind of flare up in the morning when I would wake up, and it would flare up at night before I went to bed. But then in the middle of the day, when it was time to go to camp, it's I was okay. My symptoms just kind of subsided. And it was really cool to see, because I didn't really do anything different. I was still sick. I was, taking lozenges and medicine, I would still be sick morning and night. But God just carried me through during the day when it was time to participate in the camp. And yeah, I feel that was kind of an attack from the enemy, but the Lord protected me from it, and I was still able to serve by the grace of God.
We were scheduled to stay with a particular host family, and unfortunately they had a family emergency just before we arrived. But another host family stepped up right away, and they just opened their home to us without any hesitation, and they just made us feel so welcome and at home. And even though this is only the second time we've ever met them, it just felt like we had a relationship with them for a long period of time. So it's just amazing how connected we feel to that community, and it's all thanks to the grace of God. Growing out of my comfort zone, just putting full trust in the Lord in situations that might seem very scary and intimidating. It was just amazing just to see just God giving me just a nudge, just keep nudging, like, go talk to this child, or share some encouragement with this staff member. Even if I was a bit discouraged or a bit scared, and perhaps like, oh, I don't want to do this, or I don't want to talk to that person, God, just go. And by the end, I was so glad that I listened to God.
Stepping outside of my bubble and outside of my context to see God at work somewhere new, I think for me that was so eye-opening, because sometimes I get so almost self-centered and focused on what God is doing in my life, and I don't get to see how God is at work anywhere else. So being able to step into somewhere else and see that God is working all the way on the other side of the world was amazing. And I think one way I grew is I just grew in awe of the Lord and how He is always moving. And sometimes we don't see it, so this was a nice glimpse into how He's working there. Definitely pray for it. Pray for guidance and wisdom. I would say evaluate your heart. Why do you want to go on missions? Do you know what it means to be on mission? Where has God placed gifts in your life, and how can you use that to serve others? Talk to other people who have been on missions before, get their experience, their wisdom, pick their brains. Yeah.
Discernment for mission trip is a commitment, but at the same time, really leaning into your faith as well. Understanding what motivates you to go, understanding what your gifts are, as Lara mentioned, and not being afraid to share them. Discernment also comes with putting full trust in the Lord and how He has gifted you and how He has prepared you. He may be preparing you in ways that you may not even expect. And taking a Discovering Missions course as well to get a foundation.
Definitely pray for them, keep talking about them. I think inviting people to come speak about their experience, their upcoming missions.
Considering financial support, part of those expenses do support the local missionary over there as well. So it's not just supporting the people going, but also the organizations that we're going to support.
Do missions.
It does change your faith.
Yeah.
It is a really life-changing experience, and there's just something to be said about experiencing what God is doing in different parts of the world, because it can look so different than what's going on here, whether it's locally Wellington Church, the community, Canada in general. It can look so different. It's definitely an experience that you wouldn't regret it.
Bye. It's still recording.
That's okay. That's the outtake. That's the outtake.